talk about the game a little bit. A little bit. I'm gonna talk about the game a little bit. Because I don't think there's much to talk about. But I definitely want to see what Luke Kornet had to say after that amazing finish. Our boy saved the day. Now, before taking a look at that, big shout out to Sleeper. If you guys are interested in daily fantasy sports, go join. Link in the description box. You just click on it and download the app. When you support the sponsor, you support the channel. And also, the part that I'm scrolling on right now is just a social media segment. Oh my God, section. Good God, I cannot speak. In which you can see live updates, what's going on with each game. If you click on it, obviously no game going on right now, but you can get play-by-plays. You can react to it, post some different things, look at the stats. It's a lot of good stuff on here, okay? A lot of good stuff on here. And at the very least, not interested in daily fantasy, that's totally cool. While you're watching a Spurs game, just hop on there and you can take a quick peek of what the stats are. It's really smooth. It's a smooth app. So go check it out. Use the link in the description. I'll appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot if you guys did that. All right, so let's take a look here at Luke Kornet and what he had to say. Now, let me talk about the game briefly, because there really wasn't much to talk about. Actually, there wasn't much to talk about, and I think that this kind of calmed me down a little bit, because during the game, I got very frustrated, because I was like, people are making mistakes. You got Fox, yeah, he's hitting some clutch shots, which is very important, obviously. But he's also turning the ball over left and right, just being careless with it. I'm like, what is going on here? You got Sohan. He played good defense on that play, which I really appreciated Mitch Johnson changing up that lineup at near the end like that. And he played good defense on the play, got the rebound aggressively, did his thing, and then right afterwards gets fouled and misses both free throws. It's like, what's going on here? And then you have Harrison Barnes foul a shooter and send them to the line for 3 for them to tie it. It's like, are we just trying to lose? But then I saw this clip and I said, okay, it puts things in perspective. Let me calm down. Not realizing, yeah, it was a back-to-back. So let's see.
Oh, that feels great. Getting in at 4 a.m. These are the type of wins that you got to grind out. We did that.
So basically what he said was they got in at 4 a.m. back-to-back, grinded out. So that could really show why the Spurs were so sloppy, because there were so many players just making mistakes left and right. And as you guys know, my boy Sohan was pretty horrible. Defensively, he was fine as always. Like, that goes without saying. But man, on the offensive end, dropping the ball. I mean, we even had Kornet drop like an easy pass from Dylan Harper. That would have been a nice finish. It was just frustrating. You could have really ran the score up on this team, but we kind of let them come back. But we finished it. Spurs of last year would not have won this game. So I'm proud of them in that regard, right? Magic they're not a bad team. Matter of fact, what are the Orlando Magic? What's their record right now? (13-9). They're not a bad team at all. Yeah, not a bad team at all. Fox just had so many more points than everybody on the team. He had 31. Closest to him was 16 from Dylan Harper. Good God. Anyways, so very frustrating. But Luke Kornet finished the game strong. He had that massive block at the end, and we won it. We won the game.
Yeah, I mean, we were just obviously trying to not allow any threes, and then trying to, make a tough catch for 2.
By the way, the ending was really dumb. I don't know. We were so undersized. I don't know. It felt like it was just going to be an easy basket for them. I don't know why we went with that lineup at the end like that. Like, you throw in Sohan for that size, or throw in Carter Bryant for that size. Like, somebody, but not. They almost bullied Devin Vassell. I was glad that his guy didn't get the ball, but good God, man.
Just kind of on the weak side, and saw the pass go to Wagner, and just try to make a play. And fortunately, he had to kind of like spin back. I feel like if he would have had just to be able to straight go up, I wouldn't have been able to get there. But fortunately, I was able to get there and make the block.
I think Coach said something like your instincts are better than anything you could draw up at a moment like that. How much do you lean on your instincts when the game's on the line?
Why should you lean on your instincts? I don't even, okay.
We talked today about using, whichever part of the brain it is that more controls or I guess it doesn't really control it, the more instinctual side. So hopefully, I guess it was just that part of the brain was active for that play. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of it. Obviously, a lot of it too is just like amount of time and experience, and you just start seeing plays and just trying to do the right thing, and you never really know if it's exactly right, but you just got to kind of like follow what your natural instincts are, and just commit to something.
What are the emotions of that moment like, your team rallying around you there and being sealed away?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. I feel like obviously being able to, when games come down to the final possession like that, it's obviously a great feeling when you're able to come out on the other end, and especially on the road. I feel like it's a fun thing, especially more for your team and your group itself, and be able to rally around. So, obviously it's a lot of fun. It was great to be able to get that win, and kind of keep chugging along. But I think it's just a fun.
Mitch trusts Fasel a little too much. Mitch just runs with certain lineups, man, regardless, like what's on paper. But he has been slowly changing it up, depending on the circumstance. Like last game, at the end, we finished off with Keldon, which was good. I still don't like our starting lineup, but hopefully Wemby and Castle is back soon, so we can just shake it up. I hate our starting lineup so much. But yeah, like he did it with Keldon, so we can get that rebounding last game. And then this one, he mixed it up, put Sohan in to help with the defense at the end there. Not at the very, very end, but it was decent. But yet and still, Sohan was still put at center, so there's that. But yeah,
opportunity for our team, and
oh yeah, Fasel. Yeah, I don't understand. Like Fasel is out there regardless. I don't really understand that too much.
Once on the road, they'll do that for you.
Have you ever had a game-saving block like that before?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't think so. Maybe.
Is Wemby's return date getting pushed back? No. Like, we know that he got reevaluated on the 29th. They said that more than likely he was, at least this is what I was told, he would get reevaluated again on the 6th. But thus far, I think he's fine. So they're probably just getting overly cautious, as they always do. But I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on. If I just bring up Spurs roster, or not roster, our schedule real quick. I wouldn't be surprised if he's back, because the next one's a home game, right? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he's back against the Pelicans on Monday. I feel like that would be a good time to bring him back, because then you'll get that reevaluation the 6th, as I expected, and then you bring him back on the 8th. That'd actually be quite nice. And then you can warm up before the Cup game. Because even though the Cup doesn't necessarily matter, it does matter for morale, I think. Just finishing strong.
To be honest, I'm not really sure. It was obviously a lot of fun, and especially at the last second like that, where it kind of just rides off to the end of the game too, and not like a rebound and foul, So, I'm not really sure, but I'll.
That's on the road. Yeah, I would expect him to be on the road.
I'll enjoy this one for today.
Luke, 6 players at double figures tonight, plus your bench.
Wait, you're saying the Cavs are on the road? The Cavs are at home, isn't it? Oh, it is on the road. Hmm. I guess we'll just see then. Guess we just have to wait and see. I guess that'll tell us everything we need to know, like if he's on the road with us. Because he wasn't on the road. Was he there today? He wasn't there today, right? I don't remember seeing Wemby today. Nah, yeah, I didn't think he was there today. Oh, goodness. Yeah, they might actually hold off. That's a really good point, guys. They might actually hold off. But I don't know. But on Wednesday, this is at Los Angeles Lakers. with the Cup game, when the heck are you in Vegas? Is the game after this one that you go to Vegas? Because that will be the 13th. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep it out. I'm actually going to ask about it. I'll ask about it tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, we still on the road. Interesting.
Helping and Dylan really outperformed everybody. Talk about how big your bench has been.
Yeah, it's been huge. I feel like we do have a lot of depth and a lot of guys who can make plays, and yeah, especially tonight. Dylan and Kelton were able to make a difference. I feel like Kelton's been consistent all year and being able to come off and provide energy, and I'm really just provide.
Was Castle there today? Was Castle there today? They can still travel and meet them there. No? Yes? No? Nope. Yeah. I'm still going to go with the Pelicans. I'm going with the Pelicans.
Had so much needed scoring for us, and it's been great having Dylan back and him getting back in the mix and back in the flow and just kind of getting back in shape and stuff like that. So,
the broadcast said they weren't traveling with the team. Did they say that today? I could have sworn they said that during the other stretch, like this stretch, right? Like we knew, oh, okay, he's not going to be back during this stretch. But this next stretch, they're also not going to be with the team at all? Yesterday? They also said last game, but they also said yesterday that he could be back during one of these few games on the road. They also said that yesterday. I don't know.
I feel like when we're able to
I'm going to ask about it because it's been a minute.
Play deep like that and have guys who can kind of give different looks and punches off the bench, like Jeremy defensively, and it's kind of just, I think we have a good collective mindset of whoever's in and whatever it takes, and able to have some versatility in that way to just kind of keep playing hard and playing physically, and to be able to trust whoever's whenever you're done, that the next guy's just going to come in and keep filling in for you.
A gutsy win at Orlando. Just talk a little bit about.
Stay back to get reevaluated, maybe. That's what I was saying. I was told he'll be reevaluated on the 6th. So I don't expect him to be back with Cleveland. But be reevaluated on the 6th, and then he could play the 8th. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right. I'm gonna see if there's any info out there though.
The bigs competing in the post and what that was like.
Yeah, I mean, Orlando's been a great team in the last couple of years, and obviously their physicality, their rim pressure, and offensive rebounding.
Exactly. Pelican strip is closer. Exactly.
Rim protection and stuff like that. And I played with Wendell in Chicago and Batadze, and then also they just have a lot of size on the wing and stuff like that. So the need to kind of just keep people off the glass and to do a good job in there, and then also just protecting the rim. It's going to be a game with a lot of pressure on that end of the floor, and trying to be disciplined of especially not fouling, but knowing it's going to be physical and playing that line. And I think that's kind of what Mitch talked about for us when we kind of talked about playing instinctually, is there's just going to be a lot of just kind of embracing the fight, and you have to play that part of the game. And there's sometimes where you got to think the game a little more, and other times we just got to meet the challenge. And I feel like that's Orlando does a great job of just making you have to meet that challenge, and they'll kind of dominate you if you don't do that.
What do you learn about your team coming off a tough turnaround, where you guys were able to have to fight really close to empty the tank here?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you wake up the next day and the game comes up pretty quick and you're not exactly sure where you're at, but there's a certain point when you're heading out to the floor where it's like you're going to be out there for the next couple hours and you got to commit to it and just kind of find energy. And that's, I think, where the connection between guys and stuff like that, of just being able to enjoy the moment, enjoy the game, and to kind of keep building on what you've worked hard to accomplish. So to be able to get a win in the back-to-back like that and on the road, I feel like it's a great thing to be able to experience, and just kind of knowing that, and that's the thing about the league, and it occurs a lot in the playoffs too, where none of the games just kind of are given and happen automatically. There's always a game to play and a game to win, and it was, a good job for us to be able to get that one tonight.
What was your process today to be ready for the moment?
What was I try to sleep as much as I can, although now I can't really get much past a certain time anymore. So just trying to rest, try to do some treatment. Went to Mass. That was great. Shout out Mary Queen of the Universe, awesome church. And then I think you kind of just have to like let yourself kind of come
Luke Kornet's Catholic. Okay.
down and just be ready by the time the tip happens. And a lot of that's just taking care of your body and trying to eat and hydrate and put yourself in the best position that you can. And I just kind of trust that.
Elliott here on Spurs Live Post.
I don't want to. I don't know. I might get in trouble with this.
Dylan Harper.
Yes, sir.
How did you guys get this done? You've been so good in clutch situations all year long. Now 10-3. You held up. You were shaking your head there watching that final play.
Ooh. I mean, these games a little too close for comfort, but I think we do a great job of pulling games out. And at the end of the day, we just gonna trust the game plan. Just double down on what. Yo, bro, stop playing with me, son. we just gonna double down on what we know.
This team has so much chemistry. So much. It's kind of funny because I can't really even think back on a Spurs team that didn't have good chemistry. I think just when you get guys that's very like-minded, it makes it much easier. I can't think of one. I feel like one of those teams with. I never thought DJ was like part of the team, to be honest with you guys. Like I don't think that he like hee and ha ha'd with like the team like a lot of other people did. But yeah, you guys bringing up plus minus. Like plus minus is so contextual. Like to a degree you can bring it up, but most of the time you kind of can't. You know? Are we talking about Sohan's plus minus? I mean he's put it center. And a lot of games he's playing next to Olynyk. Not to say Olynyk is fine shooting wise, but his defense is pretty horrible. But this game, I mean, putting him at center, I mean, it makes it a little difficult, you know. Anyways,
What we go through in the locker room and practice, and I think that's what we did to execute.
Talk about how much the coaching staff and your teammates are showing trust.
I sent you a message on Twitter on what Mitch said about Wemby and Castle potentially joining on the road trip. Okay. Here, I'll let Dylan Harper keep talking, but I'm looking for
And confidence in you.
I mean, they show confidence a lot. I think they trust in my abilities, whether it's breaking off a play or just directing the offense. I think that just goes to show the work I put in every day and just the film, the stuff like that, and just making sure I'm prepared for every game.
Let's talk about a couple of your plays because we have a couple of them ready to go here. And just want to talk to you about, first off, this
Great
one right
pass
here.
code.
You have this court vision and awareness. Do you know exactly when you're going to find Devin Vassell in the corner, or are you just waiting for this to unfold?
I mean, definitely. I think just big thing with me was just playing with pace, right?
Let's see here, showing highlights. All right, hold on. So you sent it to me. Is it a request or what's your name on here? Yeah, what's your request on here? Or what's your name on here? Let me fast forward because they playing like highlight. Oh, they're just playing a bunch of highlights. Jeez.
Knowing that if I'm gonna make a play, I'm gonna make it aggressively, and then on the offensive side, just get into the middle of the floor and just weighing my options. I know once I got the ball in the paint, every time there's 3-4 defenders looking at me.
Who taught you how to use your body going to the rim? Was that
message
was
failed
that
for some
Ron
reason.
or was that Maria?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Mom and Dad.
A little bit of both, definitely. I think just that was a big emphasis on them just for me growing up. Like, if you're going to get to the rim, use your body, get advantages, get fouls, stuff like that. So just doing little things like that, I think, just give me the edge.
You know, Dylan, a lot of time top picks in this league go to teams that aren't necessarily that good. You have a chance to be on a really good winning team. What is that like, knowing that?
Oh my gosh. All right, it's fine. I'm just gonna get copyrighted with all this. Anyways, good stuff. I really liked what Luke Kornet had to say. But yeah, and obviously Harper's great. No comments on that.